Hey, welcome to Clean Beauty with Alli Marie. In today's video, I invite you to come and get ready with me as I do a full face of only clean beauty products to achieve this glowy everyday makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. For those of you who are new to my channel, I am Alli. I am a mom on a mission to get safer products into the hands of everyone. If you could please take a quick second and subscribe before you go, it would mean so much to me. Thank you. Okay, I am excited to do some makeup today. I've been a little under the weather and haven't really had the chance to play in a while, so I do have a little bit of redness we're gonna need to cover from all of the nose blowing, but I am feeling much better, and I hope you guys enjoy getting ready with me today. So I am fresh out of the shower. I've got this wet hair air drying here, and I have done my morning skincare routine. This morning I did substitute my morning moisturizer for the Daily Sheer Defense SPF. So I've got some SPF on my face. It is clean, it is ready for some makeup, and I am going to go ahead and prime my skin with the fabulous Glow First Priming Serum. I love the glow I get with this serum. So I use about a pump and a half, and it's got all these little tiny micro beads in it that burst upon application. So it is going to hydrate my skin. Oh, it feels so good. It's super cool to the touch, especially being out here on my cool countertop. Okay, and you can kind of see that glow, reflective glow it gives as I'm turning my head in the light. And I'm gonna go ahead and make sure it's nice and absorbed, get a little bit on my eyelids as well. I'm gonna apply a little bit of eyeshadow today. Make sure it's all in there. Okay, I'm gonna give that just a second to absorb. So Beautycounter just launched a few new shades of the Skin Twin Featherweight Foundation. Now there are 27 shades in all to choose from. So if you've tried Skin Twin before and you've kind of been having to mix a couple of colors together to get your perfect shade match, you might want to try some of the new shades. And I will be getting some sample cards in the mail soon, so if you'd like to give them a try, let me know. I will have a few of those here soon. Okay, I think my skin is prepped and ready. It's been about a minute or so. I am using the color Light 230. When the new shades arrive, I will go ahead and try out all of them and make sure that I have the right shade. Stay tuned, I will do a swatch video of all the shades for us soon. Again, I used about a pump and a half of the color Light 230, and then I am using my Better Blender sponge. I have gotten it wet and I've squeezed out the excess. If I would have thought about it sooner, I would have thrown it in the freezer first, because I love how it feels when it's frozen on my skin. And then I just start to tap it into my skin, a nice light layer. Less is more with the Skin Twin, and then we'll go back and build in the areas that need a little bit more coverage, like around my nose and right here on my lips and my under eyes as well. I really like the hyaluronic acid in the Skin Twin foundation. I was at Disney World a few weeks ago, and I was wearing the Skin Twin every single day in a row while we were there, and typical makeup would have caused me massive breakouts wearing makeup every single day in a row, but the Skin Twin, it actually was loving on my skin while I was wearing it, and by the time I got home, my skin actually looked more hydrated, and my fine lines and wrinkles in my forehead actually looked better than before I went on my trip. So I am a big fan of this Skin Twin. Now, I could be done, but since I'm kind of doing more of a full face, I'm making sure that I really have it absorbed to give it more of that natural look, and I might go back and build where I need it. So So this formulation is very buildable. So I do like to let it absorb before I build. I think it makes it look more natural that way. So around my nose is where I'm going next. So I'm not going to press any more around my nose and let that absorb for a few minutes. Okay, you can kind of see that still glow on my skin from that priming serum. You can kind of see it reflecting. Love that serum. Okay, I'm gonna give my nose just a second to finish absorbing. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more around my nose. I don't know how many times I blew my nose this past week, and it's a little red and raw. I used the Lotus Glow Cleansing Balm to rehydrate and protect my nose as I was having to blow my nose over and over and over, and that stuff was amazing. And it smelled great being super close to my nose. Okay, I feel like I've got the coverage I'm looking for. Maybe just slightly more right here on my nose. And I've got the glow and a little bit more on my eyelids. So typically I would go in with concealer next. Beautycounter's concealer is still unavailable. It should be available soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my face of makeup with only products that are available right now. So I'm gonna skip the concealer. I did use the foundation underneath my eyes, and I've given that a few minutes to absorb now, so I'm gonna go ahead and add just one more little coating to cover up those dark circles. You could always go one shade lighter in the skin twin as well if you want to brighten up those under eyes until the concealer is back in stock. And I do have one shade lighter, so let me show you what that looks like. Here is the color Light 210. Just gonna use just a teeny little smidge. Okay, this is Light 210, and I'm just going to apply it directly to my under eye and my eyelid just to kind of brighten this area. You can kind of see the instant brightening effect going on there. Okay, a little bit more, and up. Okay, there we go. My skin tone is even. My dark circles are covered, and I am ready to play with some color now. I am gonna go in with the new Cheeky Clean Cream Blush. This is the color Lychee. I do have the color Chai now as well, and I'll be sharing that with you in a video here soon. I'm gonna be doing a video on how to change out your cartridge. It's very easy to do, but I'm gonna show all of the different ways you can do it with different household items, so stay tuned for that. But I really love Lychee. It's just kind of like, I don't know, it's just super bright and makes me feel happy. And so I have been loving using it. So lots of different ways to apply this cream blush. It is super blendable. I love all the skin loving benefits in it as well. So it's just hydrating for my skin. It's kind of giving me that nice glowy look. And I am just applying it to the top of my cheekbone here, kind of going for more of a lifted look today. So I'm just going in right on the top of my cheekbone. I'm gonna add a little bit more color. Again, you can kind of start small and build as you need or want until you get your desired look. You can just blend in with your fingers. I kind of like to go in with a blush brush and just kind of do these little circular motions just to make sure it is nice and blended and kind of sweep back. Yeah, this is just one of my favorite colors. Chai is also very pretty. It's more neutral. Kind of circular motions, sweeping it on back. Okay, so now we've got this really pretty glow, really pretty pink. I'm loving how this is looking so far. Our next step is going to be eyeshadow, and I'm going to be highlighting an eyeshadow that is still available. It is from the Ready Set Makeup Trio. This is a Lid Glow Cream Shadow in the color Moonlit, and it is limited edition. It's on sale right now. There's only a limited availability left, so I would go ahead and go grab you this little set. It is adorable. So I'm gonna kind of shake it up just a little bit. Mix it around. Okay, it has this really nice, easy to use applicator, and I'm just going to sweep it across just my lower eyelid here and into the corner. I'm gonna do that on both sides, and then I'm gonna use my finger to blend it. And you can kind of be a little messy because this is just a really pretty shimmery shade. You really cannot mess it up, which is why it's one of my go-tos. Okay, so you can kind of see that instant brightness, and then I'm just gonna go in and tap, 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 tap to blend it. And it has this really subtle, shiny look to it. And again, these are also buildable. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this absorb, and then I'm gonna go back in with one more layer just to make it a little bit more bold. But right now I could stop here, and I have this really pretty sheen, just subtle, sparkly, pretty. I'm gonna let that absorb. I'm gonna add one more coat just to make it a little bit more bold. Okay, 2-ish layers, kind of like 2.5. I went back and forth a little bit. And I just have this really nice highlighted appeared eye. Is that a word? Highlighted eye. Just looks super nice and fresh. I am going to apply just a little bit of this also as a highlighter to my cheek, just right through here. It makes a fabulous little highlighter. Just a little tiny bit, and then I'm gonna blend it in with my finger, and it's gonna give this nice kind of dewy little glow to my cheekbone here. Wow, I love that little glow. Okay. So fun and so easy. You seriously just tap it in with your finger. Okay. So sparkly and fun. The next step is going to be brows. I'm going to start by using the Color Define Brow Pencil, and this is the color Dark, and I am going to brush my eyebrows out a little bit. I'm still working on growing them back in. I was a plucker in high school, and they were like teeny little strips, and I think that was the style back then, but I'm still working on growing them back out. So until then, I love this pencil because I can just mimic little hair-like strokes, just light little strokes, and it kind of fills them in for me a little bit. Makes it appear that they are not little thin nothings. Okay. Now this particular product is being reimagined, and it is currently in the last chance section. This pencil will last you a very long time, so I'm assuming if you go ahead and grab one now, by the time it runs out, they will probably have a new and improved product waiting for you. But I did want to make sure to let you guys know that it is in the last chance section, and when it is gone, it is gone. Okay, so you can kind of visually see the difference. Now, do they still look natural and look like my real brow? Yes, with a little bit of help. So now the trick is trying to get them to appear as similar as possible. I know I'm never going to get them exactly right, but I'm gonna try, and that's fine. They can be cousins or sisters instead of identical twins. All right, I'm gonna go and fast forward so you don't have to sit here and watch this. Okay, I think we are close. I am going to also use this brow gel in dark. This is not going away, so don't you worry about that. This is one of Beautycounter's best-selling products. Love this product. In the Flawless in 5 makeup collection, you can choose either or. I'm gonna go ahead and show you kind of how to use both. This has a little spoolie on the tip. It does have a little bit of color in it. This is also dark, I believe. Yes, the color dark. And I have some little crazy eyebrows here on the very end, and this kind of helps get them under control and in the right place for the day. Okay, a little bit through here. Now my brows are done. I've got my eyeshadow on. It is time to prep for my eyeshadow lasting all day and my mascara not smudging all day. And I'm gonna be using a setting product called the Mattifying Powder. It's in this cute little white compact here. I'm going to be using a brush, all over brush, and I am going to be tapping this powder on top of my eyeshadow to help set that in place. And then I'm gonna be going all the way up to the top of my brow line, because whenever I apply Beautycounter's Think Big mascara, I've never had an mascara make my lashes quite as long, and they literally touch the top of my brow line. So I like to put this setting powder so that the oils off of my skin don't allow the mascara to rub off on my skin. So this kind of helps soak up any of those oils. It also helps to set your concealer if you were wearing concealer under your eye. I also do like to apply the powder directly to my lashes. Again, I think that helps the mascara stay in place all day and have less smudging. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. All set. Now, I am going to add just a teeny tiny bit of liner. I'm not going for a super crazy bold look today, but I do like to add just a tiny little bit of liner to my waterline just to kind of give it a little bit of definition. You could also use a white liner, but I have yet to find a clean white liner that I like, so I'm still on the hunt for that. The white would give it kind of more of a bigger eye look, more open. I'm just adding just a teeny little smidge to my waterline down here before I apply the fabulous Think Big mascara. Okay, just kind of add a little bit more definition. Now, before I apply the mascara, I am going to do a quick curl. Just using a pretty basic eyelash curler. I can drop the link to this one if you happen to really like it, but it is just your everyday curler. Then I also like to apply this primer. This is called a lash primer. It is from the company called Lash Food, and it does have some collagen in it, so it's going to be loving on my lashes while I'm wearing it. It's another thing I like about the Think Big mascara, and it just kind of applies just like a mascara, but it is gonna give it kind of a white look. Just a pretty thin coat, just to get them primed and ready. I think it kind of helps to separate my lashes a little bit and helps my mascara last all day. This step is definitely not necessary. It's just something that I found that I've really enjoyed, so I wanted to share it with you. Now it is time for mascara. I am just gonna use this cute little travel-sized one because this is part of the Ready Set Makeup Trio, so I just kind of wanted to show you how the mini looked and worked. It is just adorable. So here we go. I like to kind of start at the base, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle up, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle up. This mascara is buildable. So if you get on one coat and you feel like you would like for it to be a little bit more dramatic, you can add another coat. If you add it to your bottom lashes, be sure that you have set your skin with some sort of a mattifying powder. You can use like a cream eyeshadow, just something to soak up those oils because it's gonna make your lashes super long. Wow, this is just one coat. If you get it on you, it's okay, it wipes. Get a little water, wipes right off, you're good. Okay, I am going to mimic the same thing on the other side. I will be right back. Okay, and we have eyelashes. I love this mascara. I like how instantly bigger my eyes look with just one little coat. I did kind of go back and spread out these lashes just a little bit through here. They're a little thinner through here. Again, I lost a lot of my eyelashes and I lost a lot of my hair postpartum. So again, still working on growing all these hairs back out. So until then, I'm trying to make everything look as symmetrical as possible. Okay, another little product that I really like, this is from a company called Babe Lash. It has this little like, I don't know, separator tool. If it ever ends up getting a little clumpy, I hold it backwards. I don't know, I think you're supposed to hold it like this. I like to hold it backwards. I think it works better for me. And I just kind of blink into it and it helps spread out the lashes for me. Last step is lips, and I'm gonna share with you just something you might already know, but if you don't, you can use the Cheeky Clean Cream Blush as a lipstick as well. And Lychee is a really pretty lip color. And again, it's super hydrating. So it feels great on your lips. And it kind of gives you more of a matte lipstick look. So this is just Lychee. I am going to share the lip gloss that comes in the Ready Set Makeup Trio with you. It does make a pretty lip gloss on its own, but it also looks super pretty over top of lipsticks as well. So this is the Jelly in the, I like to say the flavor caramel just because it sounds more fun that way. In the shade Caramel, and I'm going to quickly apply it here for you guys. It's just super juicy and it feels great and it smells great. I mean, it legit smells like caramel and it just kind of makes my lips a little bit more shiny to help go along with my kind of glowy look that I've got going on. I still have this kind of funky eyelash I cannot get in the right place, but one of these days it'll grow back out. And I still got my hair wet, but I will go let my hair finish air drying and style it up just a little bit and then come back for the finished makeup look for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's getting ready with me session, and hopefully you learned some new tips or tricks. Okay, here is the finished look. I didn't actually get the chance to style my hair as much as I wanted to. It took forever to dry, and I wanted to be sure to pop back in before baby woke up from her nap. So I'm gonna pop up the before and after picture here for you guys to see what the makeup look ended up looking like. And I hope you guys have a super great week and enjoyed today's tutorial. Bye.